And time now for our community update this morning. And we want to welcome Sturgeon Bay Mayor David Ward via Zoom this morning. Welcome, Mayor, for your first community update on Local 5 this morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Great. First, let's talk about how the coronavirus pandemic is affecting your city. Sturgeon Bay relies heavily on tourism.
It does. And in the months of March, April, early May, tourism was way down. We're seeing some recovery now, and the streets are a little busier and more people are coming up for a variety of activities.
Now, what is the city doing to keep the tourists safe?
The destination Sturgeon Bay, which is a website people can go to, is working with local businesses so that they have hand sanitizers. They also are able to post at the door what the expectations are for masks if the vendor wants that. We're trying to put social distancing in all places as well. So the businesses are working together to try to keep people safe.
Can you tell us how the city is doing their part during the pandemic?
Yes, initially we had to have an election here in April, so we had City Hall open. Then we closed it after the election. We're also doing what we can to protect the protective services people. So the fire department has been a sort of a lockdown. We're trying to keep our employees safe as well as keep the community safe.
And you're helping local businesses stay afloat as well.
We are. We're trying to help as much as we can. We've deferred interest and penalties on installments on property taxes. We've waived fees for outdoor cafes. We've become a little more liberal about the space that outdoor cafes and outdoor vendors can use. So we're trying to work with them, recognizing they're in a difficult position.
Now, there's a big expansion project going on right now at the new Maritime Museum. Tell us about that.
There is, and as you look at the picture behind me, over my shoulder, you can see some tugs parked down there. And the Maritime Museum is building a 10-story tower. And in fact, on Thursday, there'll be a topping off ceremony. That'll be quite spectacular as they lift the top house, the lamp house, up 10 stories and mount it on top of the building. So it'll be a very good attraction, I think a national attraction.
You have a new park project on the waterfront going on. Tell us about that.
We actually have two park projects going on each side of the bay. On the west side, we have a promenade, a walkway that's being completed between the two bridges that you see in this background photo. And on the east side, we have Graham Park, and we're going to have a fountain in that park, as well as a number of other activities and pieces that will really enhance it. It'll be right at the foot of the Oregon Street Bridge.
Sounds wonderful. Now, the new Washington Island ferry named Madonna was christened yesterday, a very proud moment for your city.
It was, because the ferry, of course, will operate between the top of the peninsula and Washington Island, but the entire ferry was built here in Sturgeon Bay. Many components manufactured by manufacturers who are here in Sturgeon Bay. And the shipyard is doing a wonderful job on that ferry, and it'll be in service soon.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us today, Mayor Ward. We really appreciate your time.